Jule and Namaste to everyone. I am JIGMET NAMGIAL and I am from Khalse, which is a small village located in the mountains of Union Territory of Ladakh. I did my primary schooling from the government school of my village itself, and that and then I got selected in Sainik School Nagrota. So after finishing my secondary education from Sainik School Nagrota, I joined Dr. Weiss Parmar University of Horticulture and Forestry for my graduation and post graduation. And currently, I am pursuing my PhD in agroforestry from Squash Jammu. So today, I am rolling with GOGO magazine. So the very first question is, how did your journey as a footballer begin? So I started playing football in 2004 when I joined Sainik School Nagrota. When I played for the very first time, I fell in love with the game. I worked hard, and fortunately, the next year, I got selected in the sub junior team of the school team. I got chance to represent my school in the zonal tournament, and in the subsequent years, I got selected for the senior team as well. I got lots of opportunities to represent my school in different states like Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat, and so on. So basically, yeah, my journey as a footballer started in Sainik School Nagrota. So the next question is, who was your inspiration? So basically, I enjoy watching footballers like Ronaldinho, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Virgil van Dijk, Kevin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, and so on. But my real inspiration was Sachin Tendulkar. Though he was a cricketer, but I really loved watching him. His dedication to his sports and his humbleness are some of the things I always carry with me every time, everywhere. For me, Sachin was a kind of sportsman I always aspired to be. And what Sachin has contributed to the game of cricket, I want to do the same to the game of football with the limited resource and the limited knowledge I have with me. So the next question is, what are your achievements as a player and as a coach? As a football player, I don't have much bigger achievements like other footballers do, but I did participate in the zonal tournaments of my school, that is Sainik School. I got the chance to play the IPSC tournament held at Valsad, Gujarat. And in the college, I got the chance to play inter-university tournament. And I played so many local tournaments as well. And in those local tournaments, I won some individual trophies also. Trophies like the emerging player of the tournament, the promising player of the tournament, and player of the tournament as well. And as a coach, I recently cleared my D license coaching camp, which is issued by the Football Federation of India. Basically, the D license gives you authority to be a licensed coach. You can have your own academy and you can train the kids as well. And I have just finished uh, giving a training the kids recently. So the next question is, what came to your mind that made you teach the kids? See, I see myself as a true football fan, and I do not restrict myself teaching to the kids only. So in 2016, when I attended the D license coaching camp, I realized that football has a very big role to play in my life. So everyone I knew and every place I explored, somehow directly or indirectly, it was because of football. So I thought it's the payback time, and I should do my bit in whatever way possible to spread the love of football among the people. So not just the kids, I want to motivate and inspire people of all ages. So so after realizing that, I opened up an Instagram account in 2016. I perform my own skills, freestyle skills, and I used to upload them so that more people can watch it. And in order to spread the awareness among the children, I started sharing my limited knowledge I have about football to the kids whenever I go to the ground. And if I find some kids, we just used to practice together, and I used to share um, the limited knowledge I have. So when finally I got the chance this summer to train the kids, I did it with all my heart and mind. So the next question is, how did you manage the training of the children's? So basically, I was not alone. I had the support of the whole team members of my village team. I even had the support of my parents. So while training the kids, we used to take them to the nearby villages for friendly matches so that they can get some exposure. So for the expenses, I was so touched when all of my team members decided to contribute. And I still remember I was once short of some 200, 300 rupees for the refreshment of the children's. And it was so nice of my mom that she said, I will sponsor the refreshment of the team. So yeah, it was not that hard to manage the training of the kids as I had support of everyone. What difficulties do you face while training the kids? So the first and foremost thing was the unavailability of ground. When we started training the kids, it was very hard to find a ground. So we were allowed to play at the government school of my village, and obviously the main ground was being used by the senior team. So I was left with only one option. There was a volleyball ground beside that football ground. So I used to teach the kids on the volleyball court. Just imagine like how small is a volleyball court, right? And then I was teaching like a batch of 30, 35 students on that small football ground. So availability of a ground was a big problem. Secondly, I being a student, I did not have I do not have, I still don't have, actually I don't have any source of income. So it was like we were short of funds. Actually, I wanted to like provide the kids with the refreshment, with the jersey, not jersey, but like jersey will be like too expensive. I wanted to give them some bips maybe, like of two colors, so that we could easily differentiate between the teams. But I could not provide them those basic facilities because because there was a shortage of fund. But fortunately, the Ladakh Football Association, they supported us. They gave us footballs. They gave us cones, markers, and ladders for the training. Mm, and yeah, in the initial days, we had only two footballs for a batch of 30 players. So it was pretty hard uh, finding the funds. And thirdly, it was my first time like teaching a large batch of 30 kids, and it was really hard actually, because I was being so impatient. And then when I realized that they're not improving much, I used to get demotivated. And then I used to like think this won't work out, or like I used to have lots of negative thoughts. But then I should have understand that they're just kids, and it will take some time to learn new skills, right? And then at the end of the course, I was like so happy when I realized that the kids had improved a lot. I'm not saying like I met them Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, but like they have they fell they fell in love with the game. Now they like the game of football more. And hopefully when I go back to Ladakh next year, I'll continue the same, and I'll train them harder. So the next question is, what is the level of football in Ladakh region? So for me, the players of Ladakh has got so much of ability and potential. they can compete at any level. The only thing they lack is exposure and opportunity, I guess. Now, lots of developmental work has been taking place in my region lately, and very soon they are going to come up with a sports stadium, which will obviously help the players to train better and work on their skills. Presently, in the city of Leh, there are like three sports artificial grass grounds, and hopefully we will see many youths from Ladakh region playing in the tournaments like ISL and I League very soon. So the next question is: has the abolishment of Article 370 affected you in any way? For now, I would say no. It has not affected me much, as I'm a student and I was studying outside Ladakh before, and I'm still studying outside. It has been more than a year since the center declared Ladakh as a union territory, but we are still lacking the resources and the infrastructure for a proper functioning of a UT. So it is not that functional yet, but I think the future for the football players and all the sports enthusiasts uh, is very bright. Uh, the new territory will be forming their new teams, and the players will get chance to play nationals and other different tournaments at higher levels. So I would I would say the future is very bright for all the sports enthusiasts. So the next question is, where do you see yourself in next 5 years? So first thing first, I want to see myself still playing football, not just for the next 5 years, but then I want to continue it till the age of like 50, maybe 55. Who knows, right? So secondly, I'm also planning to apply for my C license certificate, so that I can update my coaching skills as well as stay updated with all the changes taking place. Uh, and I want to motivate and inspire people by continuously uploading football videos, by doing creative football freestyle skills on Instagram, so can people can watch it, and it gives some kind of motivation in them uh, to come outside and play the beautiful game of football. I'm also planning to reach to a wider audience by providing some online tutorials of some of the skills, maybe, so that more people can watch me still playing the game, and I really hope it will they will get some motivation and inspiration, maybe. So the next question is, how was your life in quarantine? So the first 2 months I was here at Jammu preparing for some exams, and after that I went back home to Ladakh. And when I get back to Ladakh, the quarantine was not that strict, and we could go outside. And fortunately, I got the chance to train the senior team and the under 14 team of my village. So we used to go to the ground every evening, and life was pretty good teaching the kids.